I don't know you, bro.
Well, this is Cool TV, Cool FM. We're coming to you live from East International Rock Crushing Center here in Lower Margibi County. And so my name is Albert. I'm here with Emmanuel Gabije. We've come to ascertain the facts between the Truck Workers Union of Liberia as well as the Chinese mining company East International, who are taking rock from this community as part of efforts to construct a road from Pinsville to the Roberts International Airport. We've been informed that this, you see before you, is a checkpoint, and the guys who are the truck union have been blocked from going in here of the road as well. They are demanding them to buy decks and rock from the East International Rock Crushing Center. So this is a situation that has been unfolding for a couple of times. So the rock culture have gathered here this morning alongside the Trucks Union of Liberia. They are gathered also here asking East International and the government of Liberia to intervene to this situation. So all we need from you is to share this live. We will bring you as it unfolds here. This is East International, one of their trucks, Emmanuel.
About what happened is that over the weekend, East International has been preventing, those who have come to access crushed rocks from other areas around this facility. But what they have told them is that they should not use the route where you see the checkpoint. They should not use the route to access the road leading to the Roberts International Airport Highway and leading back to Monrovia. And what they have said is that this site, this particular road was created by them, or it was constructed by them. So whoever that want to use the road must be compared to transact with them.
Okay, so just before reaching over there, Emmanuel, one thing is that if you buy land in Liberia, according to the Land Right Act, whenever the land reaches a certain acres of land, you should be able to give an alley to those who will be passing to access another part or another area where they live. So we're trying to reach. Okay, so we're trying to reach there to see exactly what's happening. We have the Truck Union of Liberia as well as some officers from the Chinese East International Company. So Emmanuel can move there.
So welcome, this is Cool TV. We're here in Lower Margibi County where there has been this issue of standstill here. And over the weekend, there was a series of issues here. So we have with us Maurice Sangari. Maurice Sangari is the president of the National Truck Workers Union of Liberia, and a couple of citizens from around this place themselves have been affected because this is a new community where there are a couple of construction of homes and other business areas have been constructed, but they have prevented them from accessing the site to getting to the Roberts International Airport Highway. And so based on that, it has created a serious embarrassment. So let's hear from them, and we'll hear from the East International Company as well. But let me tell you, there are a couple of holes that have been pop holes.
And this is not strange. You got out of the mining center in Liberia, you will see a whole lot of pop holes from this Chinese guy. At the end of the day, to have them closed is another issue. Back here, you're seeing here, and this is where they're crushing the rock, and you can see. I mean, it's almost like an unmined ground. And
we'll take you there. Don't worry.
Yeah,
so let's speak with the president. Honorable President, welcome to Cool TV. Yeah. You live this late morning. Okay, we have 12 minutes to 12. Welcome. Firstly, introduce yourself for those watching to know who they are hearing from.
Anyway, first of all, I extend my greeting to all Liberians as well. I'm Morris Sangari, the president of Liberia Total Worker Union. How to concern the money concern about the East International or the community people from the Eastern community, and what are you, the citizen as well, plus the driver that we are controlling. The raise of issue last week that every time when they come here to do business in the particular environment, the East people are not allowed to do their job. When you come with empty truck, they can allow you enter in their compound to do your business. Or when you take load from them, buy there from them, or cross road from them, they allow you to get out. But if you not buy right there from them or cross road from them, they will not allow you to use the alley. So they got checkpoint to the various side, they block the alley, so no commercial to about be allowed to cross to the place. So this morning, this is what I call the press people. The way they proceed, if we do it that way, it will not be fun. So we get access to all our alley in Republic of Liberia because we are taxpayer, we are paying all government revenue because of this particular thing. Saying they can impose all right that we can use the road. What the cost?
How long this have been happening?
Ebola, a couple of times, Ebola 3 or 4 months now, they've been doing it. When I call their manager, he can always tell me, say, okay, tomorrow we'll be in a place. At the end of the day, next day give the black a place. Sometimes they will take money from the driver, the $200, so that 150, they are allowed to cross. What are money going? Going to the government revenue or where you going?
How do you describe this situation to your operation, those who are using this route to access the other alley?
Actually, it gave you all Liberian citizens hard time. Because those who live in Benstan, and we were doing business, commercial business, it gave you what happened. There's the reason why we got all the money. As the company, the management are here, what the reason the blacking, the commercial chop.
Okay. So
let me understand something. This route, is it that land the purchase or is the land operating on?
As I heard from them, they say they bought it from the community. That was hard for them. Okay. But because the Chinese man told me, say, if there is a year, the year in living, the main road in a year, I said, there is not a year. Your year can be more than 6 or 7 acres. Every acre is entitled to alley. What is alley? He said, now he get allocation, should ask the government. So that was bro here.
So they have been stopping you from not using it?
Yeah, we can use the road. You can check behind. Someone will try to stay parking behind here. We got 4-5 truck parking behind. They can't allow the truck to pass.
So where they want you guys to pass?
They say we should pass beyond to pass to Boston Road, to go Boston Junction and go on the side. Those who building around town here, how they will get management to carry their load.
So why is this man using the camera? Why is he using the camera?
He work with the
is he a journalist?
Yeah, you know, he work with the company.
Okay. So he has been sent to come and videotape everybody to carry the report back?
Maybe. That's what they said. Because he came from the man, say, boss man saying,
okay. Why he send you to do? Let me ask you. Why he send you to do, brother? What's your name? Yeah, I saw you doing videos. So I'm a bit concerned because we are journalists. We are accredited. You see our article. So when we see you doing this thing, we feel that you part of us. You part of us?
No, I'm not a journalist.
Why are you doing this?
I work with the manager here.
Oh, you are a Liberian?
I'm a Liberian. I work with the manager. I'm not a Chinese.
Okay. So what's your position there? And your manager saying you?
I'm the driver of the manager.
Okay. You are a driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw you doing video. What's the intent of the video?
Yeah, but I think I got a right to record such an incident going on.
You think?
Yes.
Is that what the law requires?
Because people here, other people doing recording.
Okay. So you said. Your manager saying
your manager saying video.
What the manager says you can do.
What's going on?
Okay. And then you doing video.
Oh yeah, but yeah, other people are explaining. I can't vomit to them. Okay. I said what's going on.
So what the manager says
I'm coming by right. We as journalists, we are given the privilege to do what we are doing, right? But for you, you should ask those within this vicinity before you do a recording or before you do a photo. No, but this is what the law.
You on my side, then you say I should actually before I do recording on my own side.
So if you to your house, you can do video on you. You feel good. If I'm to my house now, for example,
I am to my house now.
Yeah, to my house, I should do video. Anybody?
Yeah, but when I go to your house and something happen, yeah, you gotta rather video record for the sake of evidence.
So now the situation here, according to your manager, send you.
Yeah.
what is he telling you to tell the people? The people are saying that you people preventing them from entering. The reason I'm saying you people because you work with the company and you are employed with the company, so you are part of the situation currently.
Yes. Well, actually, we were in the office here, and then I said, I know what's going on here. So while I was going for lunch, and then someone told that people to the gate, the men are lying, they trust to go. So he called me, he said, well, James, go and find out what's going on. So that's why I came. I think the brother was talking, and then I spoke with the other guys, and then I talked to my colleague. That's how he explained to me what's going on.
But are you aware of the situation they are talking about? Have you?
Yeah, we're on it.
Okay. So what the company is saying towards it, what are they saying? Because you work with them, I think you know, towards opening the rack, accessing the other time, and then allowing them to do their business as usual, because they are all Liberian. Despite buying this area, but if you buy this area, the law requires that there should be an alley after every alley with the exception of this rule your company is using, and then the community people also using.
Well, you see the situation I've been going on, people are here. We are expecting the truck union. The truck union, they can communicate with these people.
You said they've been communicating.
Yeah, they've been communicating. Yeah, we expected them one-on-one communication. Are you face-to-face communication too is better instead of phone. You can reach out to the office there. You can meet a man, and then you explain to them. You know, business is all the time that I can buy from you, right? If I'm buying for you today, it doesn't mean that I can pass it from your business.
But is it compulsory for them to buy from East International?
So is it true that you're denying the people from using the road?
This is now a denial.
Okay.
The first clarification. This is a how do you call it, a private road. This is a private road. We talked with them the last time. If you want to use the entrance, it's not anything that you're going to use violent. You negotiate with the people. If they give you the access, you will pass through. But
what do you mean negotiate? What do you mean?
Maybe how the road become private.
1 week ago, the same situation occurred. And police, everybody came in. They let them know. They said this is not how they call it. This is not a public road. So if you want to use it, you negotiate with the people. And it was clear about it. But I don't see reason why people come in this morning.
For the benefit of those following you, can you briefly explain to us how this road becomes a public road? Was it constructed by the company?
This is not a public road. This is a private road.
How it become a private road? That's what we want to understand.
This is a company. Okay. They bought this place.
Okay.
Yeah, and they opened this place to go on the main road.
Are you aware that in Liberia, if you buy the land right, I say you should have an alley within even the land belongs to you, but you should have alley within the area, because you got people who will be residing behind you or ahead of you would like to use the area to access their property as well.
Why alley?
Yes, alley. You should have so after every acres of land, you should have a road within the land you have, because you got people living around you, and those who live around you, they will want to have access to their property as well. And you yourself too, people who live ahead of you, you want to have. They see where you can pass other people land to get on the main road. You have land within your property to access the road.
Yeah, we don't stop anybody. The only people we stop is the big trucks.
Okay.
The big truck, but for small car they pass through, motorbike passing.
Why you stop the big trucks? Why you stop the big trucks?
The big trucks, they carry uncontrollable speed most of the time. We stop them. They don't want to descend.
And you will have a similar truck too running too?
Yeah, our own running, but not running to the public area. Our own moving on our private area.
So the road from outside there, from the quota, coming towards your side, you go on the lane?
This one?
No, the road from the main road, from the quota, coming towards your side here. The road at your blade. All of the area you occupy.
You got
it was
an alley opening. It was a mango swamp.
So where the alley stop?
We fell in.
So where the alley stop?
I'm now a surveyor.
But then you know that there was alley. You know a surveyor, but you know there was an alley. So
we hope your manager can come and better address this situation.
Let's speak with citizens here, because the information coming from these people. Yeah, we'll speak. We want to get the around this place. Okay, let's speak to you.
Yeah, I'm Joe Toba from Benstown community.
Mr. Toba?
Yeah.
How long you been living around Benstown?
I spent more than 7 years. Yeah. You know, we got water.
Come again?
7 years now.
7 years now.
Yeah.
So, how is the living condition since the company here have been stopping some of these trucks to access your area? How the living conditions like?
The living condition, the first day, when they work in here, they don't have road to enter here. We help them to come in here. Even the road is here. They even damage our community road. We ask them to put crossbar on the road, they never do it. And we've been behind them. All the time we want to do our business, they stop us for doing our business. Every day I hear, when they like they get reach here, even the all PSU men, they call them from the place there. Armed men, they call them for me. They came here, they came to arrest me.
For what?
For me, calling my people to black for them going outside too. Because they say now we should not use the road. So myself, I stopped them for them going outside. So for now, they people talk to me. We left
so because they told you not to use that side, so you told them not to use the other side as well.
Yeah, but for now they say use it. I think you can see that truck.
Why? How they managing to use your side?
How they managing to use my? Nobody embarrassing them. They're embarrassing all. They're embarrassing my contract. I heard all the contract are going on now. For now, but they don't want me to do any contract here.
How many days the bro has been closed from you guys to use it?
More than 15 days.
What happened? So what happened on Saturday that brought us to where we are today?
What happened on Saturday? Yeah? Saturday the black day place. We put fuel. All the machine took 700 gallons. The truck then we put 35 gallons. We have all the fuel on the car and the suburb are working. So no control going for us and bring our helping noise here. They almost be riot. So I even talked to my boss that work with me to go away and stay away from trouble. And they're trying to keep embarrassing us. But our own parents that work with them, they get a map, bringing truck. I think you can see that wrap on the hole. They take it with the machine. Yeah. They take the wrap. They take the route with the machine. They take the route with the machine and block all the places. Then no motorbus here buying a buy. What they saying that buy or buy? No buying a buy in the place here. You see all around there. You see there? Buying a buy there. They block the place for all crossing. And the land they talking about from the buy there. And when I added, I get my place there. We have the park road into it. Now there's no payment. I have my deed to the house. They are not paying me. Then they override the citizen of the community.
So what you guys want in this case? What you want now?
What I need from the people. And I wanted to stay away and free this road for the community people to have freedom and to their community where they carry the cross route, whatever business they want to do, then they carry all that business.
The person your drivers excessively running.
No, it's not. Now first, all the truck that pilot like that truck, they come and taking death on it. My man, I'm not speaking to you.
Speak to the camera.
Yeah.
Speak to the camera. They say you guys, your trucks are excessively running.
Yeah.
Is that true?
No.
What is happening?
We have control over the truck. And even the place now put out before you say you will pull out a speed from here to go outside. You see? Just road, we have a lot of hole from the place to go. So if you pull out with a heavy speed to go, you think the truck will not make an accident?
So the last time they called police and the police came, what was the outcome?
The police came, they talked to me to stay away from the road because they say that private area for the Chinese. They bought the place and asked them a question that even if you buy or land, there must be your alley for you to direct people to buy with material the same way other people are doing it. They said that they can do it. So that's what they said doing.
So is there means for dialogue or because the place is still closed? As long as the place remains closed, what will be your next step? What you guys intend to do further than where you guys are doing?
Now, we will call upon the general and also our managers to come in for our help to see how bad the community people will be able to live in peace. Because we don't want problem. We don't want trouble. We call upon the government to come in to help us with the community people. Because we don't get anybody to talk for us.
No. Yeah, no.
So we have to take a tour.
So all right. So okay. So let me speak to the next person. My brother, what's your name?
My name is Nelson M. Dora.
Nelson, what do you know about what is going on here?
I'm a resident of the community. I'm a citizen. But what's going on here, we feel to be like it's a violence for we the citizens. Because for one fact, we are the same citizens that gave these people land to carry on business what they're doing. And they are spoiling our property. But yet still, we are not stopping them from doing their business. But you cannot stop the citizens from doing their own business that will be able to help them and survive and get their family to school. Because once, by right, no citizen from the town are working in the poor company. By right, it against the law. We so have some number of we can't be doing our business, then they keep stopping us. So we try to tell them that if they cannot open a road for we to pass, for our truck to pass, for our commercial truck to pass, because a lot of people bring their horses across there. So if they stop the commercial truck to using the area to pass, then we ourselves from today on will block this side here. None of the workers will use the road to enter. None of the truck will go outside. If they cannot come now, and the government cannot come in to see how bad the post stop them from entering, then we ourselves, none of the workers will use the road, because majority of the workers will use the road to come in here, and none of the truck will go to.
It means that they themselves will not be working and you guys will not be working.
Yeah, we'll stop the company. We'll stop the company as a citizen. We'll go there. We'll stop the company from working and then we'll stop all the truck. So that for our outside today.
So how long you will be outside?
We here and the operation can be solved. If our operation cannot be solved, the manager of the area and he cannot come. So we'll have dialogue. Nowhere will go on.
Alright, thank you.
So maybe we're trying to tour the area and see.
So Liberians, yeah. So what's your name as well?
My name is Robert T. Kekula.
Mr. Kekula, you live around the place?
I say here because I got a piece of area in the Benson community.
Okay, and how long you been here?
I've been here because my brother live in Benson. He got his property here for a couple of years, like 7 years plus. And we've been doing a business all the time. And the Chinese always into a habit that when we come in with our boots, post stop to us for entering. They will allow you to come in with the empty truck, but then you will not come outside with the boots. And what they're trying to do here is the deck we are selling. The deck, they are saying want to be selling the deck and sell the crow rat and sell the rat dogs. Also, selling the BB rat. So in the particular issue, for us, what we are calling upon the Liberian government to do, or our president of the Donjon New York to do, to involve the government to be fixed so that people can see how bad they can open the road for our business to run. Because we can come with the empty truck and say, you go back. We can take the road from here to pass through Benson to go get on the quota again to use it to come back out and fuel with burning. Because if I'm building to Marshall, and back here, you say, I'm going to go to, should I carry the load back? And then I saw you to go to Sovereigntown or Tower Hill. And then you use the place, I think you see that truck now coming out. So all the trucks are China New York coming in now. We do stop there. But if we come to happen on Matua, they stop them and people are the manager for the project ongoing now.
So it means that they are doing pick and choose?
That's a pick and choose. That's a distorted business they are doing because they don't want we all to sell the deck. They want to sell the deck and sell all the other things that we the Liberians should sell and all this. We the citizens to benefit anything. That's what they are doing now. So we need our support with the Donjon New York and the president of the Republic of Liberia to come in to see how best things can be solved.
Okay. All right, brother. We'll get back to some of these. So a representative of the company is currently here. The representative of the company is currently here, a Chinese national. So keep watching. This is Cool TV. We're here around the east site. This is where they do all of their grinding of the rocks, and you will see a lot of valley, a lot of big holes here that will also remain as a very serious, concern for somebody will refer to it as a serious debt trap. When these holes you see ahead of you on the camera will not be backfilled, and so we're still here. There are being a standout. The citizens are saying that
is police.
So why are they sending police?
No, I just talked to Victor, they are manager from the place to complex, the opposite complex to their head office. He just called me off. I just talked to him on the phone. He said he's sending police, they can't drag off from here. So I'm waiting for the police, that government said police, they can't get off from here. If you got access to our Virot alley, then the government can come out to tell us. If you don't get access to it, they will enter. And we'll remain here until the police can come. Thank you.
This is, you know, there are a lot of things happening here, but we're going to be around until the police will come. So a representative of the Chinese company here have arrived, but he has not been able to speak to the camera. But we're receiving information that the company is expected to send police, but on what basis this is moving now is where we are. But you heard from some of the employees of the company that some of the trucks were excessively running, but we will take you to somewhere. We'll take you somewhere. There's a very big hole here, and if the holes will not be backfilled, trust us, there will be a serious death trap at this point. And you know there's a huge death trap, but
so now, with the tension gun, they've allowed one of the another truck to pass.
So the main tension of the particular ground right now, what I inquire from the citizen and the driver, my driver, the don't driver, in the whole environment, the people demand our customer and the driver to buy from them. They selling Lara die. They selling BB student. And we have go, they are keen to do road construction, especially RIA road. They can't do commercial job, and then they can't do business here.
So what they're doing, they're selling crush rack to...
They're selling to our vendor. You understand that? They said our customer not let it clip there. They put need Lara there. Lara there can be, we can get it beyond the compound, right around the cutting through area. Now they say our truck can't get access to get out of the place to go to a Lara die.
And how long they been involved into the alleged selling of some of these dikes here?
I say more like 3 months. We be on the thing ever since.
Have you people informed the government about the action?
No, they never blocked a road before. But when they get to know that the base not moving the way it's supposed to move, the people not need the clip there because when the rainfall on it can be slipping. People not need it on the road. So there's why they look at all the truck can pass through their area to go. So they decide to block the alley. And there's no different road here beside the one alley. So they block the road, they say that they are compound. That was blowing in the morning.
So how long you guys gonna be here?
We'll be here because I called the manager, Victor said he's sending police. They can't hear on the ground what happened. So we are waiting for the Liberia National Police that even control everyone of us. They can't hear from all. Whether the citizens got right to get access to their very home or very business center, then the government can come out with that. If we get no round on that, the government can tell us that we get around that, we enter. But we are waiting for our right because we are taxpayers. We are paying all government revenue. So we will be here until the government can come in to tell us, say, actually you go right before they put the leave the road, or you people got no right to protest on the road.
And since you guys being prevented from using the road to have your product or your goods being transported or taken from one point to another, how helpful or how harmful you have been giving people hard time, causing you any problem?
More serious, more hard time, because they put forcing our vendor and our customer need a clip there. We need Lara die. Lara there can be here, we can get it beyond their own compound or their own working site. You can see there's no different road like people or where the truck will pass beside the one road and the blocking on one road for the truck. While they expecting what to do commercial business. You don't expect what to take load from here, go past way Marshall, go past Boston before getting to Tower Hill. And the main road in the mango farm, government agree with that. Apart from even that mango era, the road they made there, they have no problem with it. But they say they play the B alley was there before. That the play they say we shouldn't use. So and they made the road here.
Another thing is the road that they constructed. Only they should use it.
They should use it, and the truck that coming to come buy from them should use the road. When you're not buying from them, you're not using the road. That's what they said. And that's what we hear.
Okay. So let's take a tour here. So I told you, this is one of their sites here where they're mining the rocks to have a crutch for the road construction. You can see this hole behind here. So this is huge, and I mean, after all, we don't know whether this purpose will be closed. You can see here.
It should be backfilled.
Yeah, there should be a backfilling.
Anything outside of having this whole backfilled, it's going to create
it will be a serious hazard in the next 4 to 5 years to come. Because here, the dikes we see here, they are all red. And Emmanuel, the problem about this red dike is that if you place it on any road, if it rains, that particular road will be muddy up. So they are forcing the people to dikes to have their houses constructed. They are forcing them to buy the rock. If not, they cannot access this alley. And the dump truck drivers are saying no, this dike is not good for the people we buying it for, so we cannot use it. So you see it here. This is their operation site. You can see a very big area. This area is more than an acres of land. So once you have more than an acres of land, you should have alley passing through to allow people to have access to the next area behind or even your area. So we are told there was an alley in this area before the Chinese could move here, the East International. But then when they came in, they tried to make it more vibrant for their trucks to ride on. But then while the commercial drivers stopped making business with them because they noticed that the dike they are selling. And one thing, Emmanuel, we need to establish is that as to whether they are entitled to sell the dikes here. Imagine a dike that belongs to this particular area, you're not using it. Should you sell it to people, or I think you should just touch the rock and leave the dike there for backfilling?
And this is why the president, because you said, they are in a constant habit of collecting these dikes and selling them outside of their operation. And they have come to construct the road leading to the Rabat International Airport. And according to him, they have no business to get involved in setting of dikes to any citizen or the former manner they are conducting themselves. He has had a serious exception to that. So the last time we did an investigation on this, when we placed a call to the company, you will get to understand that they have said that they don't do it, but it's a very serious problem. Look at the former manner. This is just one of the many holes. This is one hole of the many holes. This is one hole of the many holes that are, that has been created here by the East International Company, and people have already started to, describe this particular site as a dump, as a death trap, because this hole is so huge. And when you go this side, you see another huge one ahead of us. There are a couple of areas here, but we still here. We want to know how far this is going to go. We understanding that the Liberia National Police officers are on their way. But one thing we can say is that those Liberians that have come here, they have been very peaceful. They have not been involving in any disgruntled act, or they are not being into any situation that leading to burning of tiles, throwing of stones and all other things. They are very peaceful. Their course is the right to ensure that they use this particular rule is what they have come. If the government come and say that you don't have no right to use the road because the road was created or it was constructed by East International, they will back off. But then in this light, they have said the fact that The government, if the government can say you have no right to use the road, they will back off. Then East International themselves will not use their own side. The road are leading to their own rural homes. They will not use it. So there's a need now in this particular sense to have a dialogue. The East International, the community dwellers, the truck drivers, they all come together. Government come in as soon as possible to find remedy to this situation, because in more recent days we have had series of protestations, thus leading to some of the death we have experienced in the very few days. And these are some of the places it comes from. When it's starting on a very slow pace, there is a need that government come in as soon as possible, seize the issue, know what is going on, and find solution to it. And that would be a very good thing when the government continue to engage in dialogue with citizens and those aggrieved parties, that we see the country moving on a very smooth path. Don't forget, Liberia experienced a transitional period from a democratically elected government to another democratically elected government. And in the early stage of President Joseph Numa Boakar's leadership, he still needs to attract more investors to come in. And these are some of the ways investors are always shying away from Liberia, because when you have numerous of protestations, from one point today protest, tomorrow protest, the after tomorrow protest, it also keep our citizens into starvation, because when jobs are not created and when these enabling environment are not also created, it creates serious, starvation for the ordinary citizens. So by this time now, government need to come in and bring all of the aggrieved parties to the table and see how best they can find solution to this, and everybody go by the way, because this is Liberia, this is our country. Anything that goes wrong, it go against each and every one of us as Liberians. That's the reason why some of us, we are interested in coming to, let the public know what is happening here. Let the government know, because all of you are watching. Government officials are watching what is taking place here in Lower Margibi. As early as it is, it's good that the government come in. The fact that the police is coming, we know that government is already in the know. So those who are responsible, the Ministry of Labor, Mines and Energy, must come in and ensure that they set the pace for a dialogue. Other than that, don't forget, President Boakar said we should not do business as usual. So in the fact that there should be no business as usual, let the government come in now. This is my plea. Let government come in now and ensure that all of the parties involved, the National Don't Workers Union members, the parties, that is the community dwellers, who also have their rural homes here, and the Chinese company East International, the three parties that are involved, to sit on one table, ensure that they find the best. Because since the people came here, since we've been following this, they have been very peaceful. Nobody involving any disgruntled act. No, they are not into that. So there's a need that there should be a dialogue. Because when you see from the way the proceedings going to be like, they will tell you what people are waiting for dialogue, people are not waiting for dialogue. But for me, I normally tell people, prevention is better than cure. This can be prevented from the early stage, as we are seeing it can be prevented. Things should not go out of hand before people come with that condemnation. We condemn, they will condemn that, it will not help. This is Liberia. So this is Cool TV. We're still here in very soon than possible time we'll take a break, because the police haven't come, but the protest, they are very peaceful. And even the company, some of the company employees have come, and they all has been here. In some of the protests we have followed, when some of these employees come, they will start to go after them, but they are not going after anyone. Everybody's here. Their quest is, they want to know why they were being denied from using the road, or whether there's a law that gave them the privilege or gave them the right to use this particular road. So we stay here. This is Cool TV. We coming to you live from the East International rock crushing site, where some Liberians, citizens of this area, that of the National Don't Workers Union, have raised some concern about the proceedings here from East International. But one thing I can say is that East International, in more recent time, has been in the news for some of the Rickman road between the East International and that of the Benstown people. Can you explain to that on our camera quickly? Why are you saying? Let's get that from you, please.
Yeah.
You said what is happening right now?
To the business aspect now, but what is going on? The business truck is coming for the labyrinth, but what they do because they put a checkpoint over there and they get receipt to them. When they get you receipt, when you come, you're not low under the labyrinth or machine. You're low under the Chico, I don't know, each machine. So you're not able to get deck. That means our business will be stopped today. Those who will give you to run for the day or to do that, they'll be taking it from under that machine. And end of the day, we will not get our money. We invest there for the day. So there is the problem on ground.
So it means that East International, they are carrying on normal activities.
Yeah, they are carrying.
And why you guys have been prevented?
Yeah, I've been switched down now because there's no truck coming. All are coming and going on there because they're getting the ticket ahead of us. Now we are not able to stop them because they're going on our machine to low. So we're not able to get the daily bread we're supposed to get. And while we are invest for the day, we'll not get it. Wow. So I think you can see it going on is large.
Okay. Thank you for that information. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Emmanuel. And we still here. Somebody saying we have to watch the action until we see the arrival of the Liberia National Police. That's right. We will be here. We're not going for a break. LMP to come and see to it that this situation is brought under control. But as we speak, no casualty, no fighting, no. We're not watching what happened in King George, in Bombing County, that's Grand Kitmore County. People are here peacefully assembling here. And the Chinese truck now is not crossing this area. Most of them are stopping back here, right behind us. Most of them stopping right behind us here to load before going out of this site. You can see here. This is a rock crushing area. We're watching them carefully, waiting for their arrival. Those of you who don't know this area, this is the mangrove swamp you cross before entering into around the Roberts International Airport. We're seeing people from the community. I don't know what else we are seeing here. Are we finding solution? We just saw the arrival of people come here. We don't know who are they. Okay. Let's see. Yes, sir. Okay, no problem. Okay. Another situation like we stated. People coming in now. We don't know who is this guy, but he's come to speak with the rap culture and also the Chinese company. Okay. Yeah, you can pass, Oma.
What have happened is that well, the district coordinator of District 1 Margibi County in the offices of Representative Opi Kopo has arrived. And he is requesting, the face he saw earlier on, he's requesting the manager of the company to know exactly what is happening here. So
we will also speak to him later on to know why he's here. We will speak to him later to see why he's here, but we don't know.
So this truck is low. This truck is low, and where the truck is coming from, where he's going, we are yet to know that. But this is Cool TV. Keep watching, keep following us. We're here. So
Emmanuel, what's happening is that right after the station was mounted, right now they are allowing commercial truck to pass through.
Okay.
So the commercial truck along with the Chinese truck are now passing through. And this is another. So this is a commercial truck, like I stated. So because of the sorry for that, because of the situation now, they are allowing commercial truck to pass in until the situation can be resolved. But on this side, here, these are trucks belonging to the Chinese company. This is it. They are now loading within, not outside. Not going outside, they are loading within.
The government can't see to aid. This is the parent. Why we get money? We can't peaceful see. Let's come coming. The thing will do. The thing will do.
So you listen to voices, and this is why I said, as soon as possible, government need to come in. So the fact that the office of the representative being represented here by the district coordinator, and this is the gate, and these are the protesters mixed up with the district leadership. The fact that the district coordinator of District 1 Margibi is here, they also tell us that the government is in the know, and all other individuals watching this podcast is in the know, but the protest is on. The protest is on, so let's watch and see how best it goes. So the protest is on. So this is Cool TV. We're still here observing the proceedings here on the ongoing protest, the ongoing peaceful protest. The ongoing peaceful protest.
So keep watching while we bring you live exactly what's happening here. And like we told you, we're waiting for the arrival of the Liberia National Police, like the state here earlier on. The LMP going to be here in the soonest possible time. Once the LMP comes, definitely we will know where we are heading, but we still are waiting for the arrival, although we are yet to see them. But it's a kind situation.
A very peaceful protest.
Yeah, since they started, I think right now as we speak, the Chinese are now allowing both parties to have access. Commercial trucks are now passing, though there have been no discussion as to whether they will work on the situation. But since we came in, we're seeing now that they are opening the road, though their gate is still there, but they're regulating it. We coming to it live on Lower Margibi here, where citizens from this community.
So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to make effort to bring on maybe the president, tell us whether they have allowed some of their commercial trucks to have access to the road so far since their arrival. Because what have happened all the time is that some of these situations when you come out and the media is present, and so some of these various companies will pretend as if they have found a solution to the problem just to, plant theme, and so we want to know whether they are allowing commercial trucks to go through the process. So we want to actually know that.
And like we stated right before us now, the company vehicle, the company trucks are now loading within the concession. They are not leaving to go out. Only commercial trucks are leaving to go outside of this facility. And you can see they are loading within the crouching area. Come and get loaded and go back. So all of these trucks out there loading from East International, they are getting tickets before loading.
Yeah. That's like about that. We don't deny that. But stopping Trump from entering on road. We're buying for you. But we want to have a yeah. But yeah, we always get the problem. Many times they just open. They try to come in fast. We got to see the point. Yeah, when we got to that's the because we talk to you people and your board is telling me and they'll teach you about the people. We made the gate close. We made the gate close. The walk outside and council will still open the gate when the children pass. But the high road, why? Because what? The issue there, there are two different there here. This is what racket there. Anybody that need the fill the shrine can take it here. Anybody that want to fill the foundation of 4 years in a year, what they did, that they go for it. If you say anyhow they go and you know here, you know you feel the rule, that's the problem. They put our intention for. You know what I mean? People need different material. The one that you want, the one you go back, and the one you plan, the money that you, the goods that you plan want, the one you have to deliver to the plan, right? The one you must carry. If you don't have a foundation, then you can't take it. No. And it's because the one you get to do to the man. And the get good that can save that man. But not expecting.
Your people selling the red dye too? The Eastern National selling the red dye? Why are you selling the red dye?
That question I'm going to answer if you are.
But why you should be selling now? You're king of face row and you're selling.
And the management can answer that question. Me, I tell her.
Yeah, but what happened? What will you
So, viewers, let me inform you that the company manager has refused to come here on grounds that the press is here. He said he cannot face the camera, and so that is one information we're getting.
That our products shouldn't be affected and our community post shouldn't be affected. Why? Today, because we come here, the management open the road, right? And the road is open now. One now road will be open constantly now. It shouldn't be closed. That the commercial travel shouldn't be affected and the community dwellers shouldn't be affected. That was one. The community shouldn't be affected. Yeah. Veto just called me that he will not stay in Cameroon. He was supposed to say police. He will not say police. He give the road open. That's what he said. He said the road is open.
They're not riot. What the police case here?
They're not riot.
Because they're not rioting. What the police case here? They're not riot. We here. President, please, I want to add them. So you telling me on leave 1 year, it will be a group. No, you telling me say you don't want problem on leave 1 year, the game will be good. That's what you trying to say? I say let be a criminal don't post anybody.
Yeah, but when you call the people, how far are the police right now?
They are coming. They're just small.
Okay, we're waiting.
But one of the questions,
the
prayer asked you, and you refer that.
Yeah, so why
that question not for you, and for the manager. Yeah. And why they say the manager can send you to represent him? I don't So he asked me, why are you saying well, you don't know that he's selling there. Yeah, you don't know.
So the company is not just facing road now, but they are rather selling diets to citizens across Liberia. My word.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. It's East International selling the diet here. I don't know whether they came to sell diet or to face road. That's one big question East International needs to answer, because you cannot come to crush rack and then you start to sell the diet. How possible is that? Right, this area is only for you to crush rack here, but then the dikes that are here, you now start to sell it. You see the kind of hole that we're standing over. This is the first phase of the hole. the second phase. This is almost like 10 feet above, right? This is 10 feet. We are standing 10 feet above this hole, and the hole is within us. We are standing up, and we don't know.
One thing that have happened is that the manager have said repeatedly that he's afraid of the journalists, and so he's not coming to fix the camera. But what he have been able to instruct the security officers here to not stop any of the vehicle, like what has been happening for a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And so you're wasting the free flow of the road here now, rather than where the over 10-15 trucks were packed from Saturday up to this morning upon the arrival of the press, when we started to report from the scene of the protests. And then he has instructed the citizens to now use this road. But the citizens are saying, not because the press are here.
So you're allowing us to pass, but then when we leave,
then you revert to your
normal routine, where you don't allow the citizens to access the road, where you don't allow the commercial travelers to access the road. And somebody is saying we as journalists will be asking East International as to why they are selling the diet. Like we stated earlier on, East International has repeatedly and unconditionally, without any other reason, they are not being able to speak to us as journalists.
But they are afraid of the press.
In fact, they are afraid. They told the protesters here, the head of the protesters, who is the president of the National Donor Union of Liberia, that they cannot have a meeting where they will have media practitioners around. So what are they trying to do? Are they trying to compromise the interests of the Liberian people, like other money companies been doing? And I'm sure this is what they want to do. So they are saying they cannot speak to the media. They cannot talk anything except, where they will have a meeting where we don't have journalists present, and they don't want the meeting, the meaning of that meeting to be disclosed to journalists. I think that's what they are fighting for.
Very serious concern. So it tells us that our quote-unquote investors are interested in working behind the scene rather than working in the public, so that the media can cover some of these stories.
And the manager we're talking about is a Liberian, right here from Liberia. So how can the Liberian brothers and sisters who are representing us at these different concession companies, at these different concession areas, be treating us as Liberian? The interest of the citizen must be must be above everything. You see people mining, doing a whole lot of things, and then you are not giving preference to your citizens.
About what I've been told is that the manager of East International Company is a Chinese national.
Okay.
Only identified so far as Victor.
And I think a Liberian should be on the board.
No, a Liberian is a black manager. He is a black manager. But what have happened is that,
the general manager.
They are Victor, the Chinese national, who is so afraid of the media, who is very interested in working behind the scene, rather than the media to come
compromise the interest of the people.
What is the meaning of this? So we're still awaiting and we are still investigating. But when you see before your eyes, it tells you that this is completely a death trap, as it has been described by some of the protesters here, protesting in the interests of their people according to them. And so we are still watching the process. What has really caught my attention is that why is it the manager of East International is not interested in interacting with the media? Why is he not interacting with the media? Why is he so afraid of the media? They say because of their attitude, or they say because of some of the things they are involved in. It's not good for the public square. That's the reason why. And we are still wondering. But you see, all of those trucks ahead of you, they have been, being loaded by their front hand loader, and they will not be taken to their respective destinations based on their request where you have.
And I think those who loading here, they're buying this dikes.
Oh yes.
It's not a secret. They are buying this dikes from East International to carry to their destination. So I think we can move on. This area, like we told you, sorry, is a very, very big mining site. They are mining the rock at the same time, crushing it to be used for various purposes, if I'm correct. And they are also selling the dike from here to others who come here and buy it and go use it. So Liberia will still have serious issues, most especially when it comes to mining. And what I'm standing, folks, I'm standing over this over 10 feet. This is above 10 feet I'm standing. Like we told you, Emmanuel, you see here, just rainfall these few days, you see that this area is cracking. This area is cracking, the deck is sinking in on here. So 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, if this place cannot be properly filled, you will see that this entire area will sink in. And like we stated, it's a death trap for people living here. These are their working area. This is a production site. You see right before here. Here is the production site for the rock, right above. We are standing over the production site right here for East International. You see in this road, it was built up, and the truck go there, get it. Okay, this is the truck going up. The truck is going up, carrying the dikes, the rock to the production site, and it's the ground sent down. And they are not just crushing rock like we stated earlier. They are also selling the dikes here to people, which we think this is not a way forward. Imagine selling dikes that you're supposed to use to backfill the money you're doing here. These are their trucks. So this is School TV, and we are Albert Fania and Emmanuel Gabijeto from right here. We still awaiting the arrival of the Liberia National Police. Like we told you, we're going an hour now. They've not been able to arrive here. We don't know what is the cause. But let's move quickly to where the protesters are. This kind of rock mining and crushing is taking place here. We're moving to the gate. And like we told you, since the protesters arrived here, they are now allowing the protesters trucks, the commercial trucks are now being allowed to go over to get the real dikes across now for their business purpose. But the fear is that once we leave from here, when the protesters leave from here, this road will be closed again, and people won't have access to it.
So we're still waiting the police to find from this site. But one thing we can confirm to you is that the free flow of traffic here has resumed, and trucks and other moving objects are currently using the road. And so the protesters who has been peaceful are awaiting the arrival of the police, and so they can finalize it. But let's inform you that we will go further than this. We will actually make all efforts to investigate, and on another day we're going to be here to know exactly, because these kind of deeper holes will not be here. I can remember in the SRC belt, particularly in the operation, the formerly used site of the Bear Rocks in District 5 Margibi. Similar holes were all created, and those holes, since they dug them, has not been backfilled, and they has been there. So let's get finally from the head of the. So do we say expect the police to come?
The commander for Shofita just give me a call that he want to come in. I should please allow all the truck to start doing their normal business. He want to come here for all the finalize the thing and see how best what was supposed to be right, we put it that way. What's supposed to be wrong, we put it that way. So I said no problem. I take instructions because in our national government we are working together. Union and driver and police work together. We have to work with understanding. So I will do that for now. And we'll stay be here until the police can come. Whatsoever agreement, it should be in the presence of the government, national government. Whether the road will still be closed or it will still be open, it should be in front of the government that our real one, because we are taxpayers.
So your major problem is the company Eastmore use the road freely.
You should use the road freely. The community dwellers should get access to their various places to carry their material to the various site. That the one we want. If they can't do that, each company can do that one. We'll plug a road here, we'll plug a road that coming for the main road to come. And nowhere will be here until the government can come in.
So, right after today's negotiation, if the way you want it to be and not be like that, then you come back down to do the blocking of the road.
We'll come back. That will be a problem. Government will come in because what? Even their truck that are running to carry the rat to on the road will block them because our business, Liberia business can go. There's no foreign business will go in the country.
I'm concerned about the former Manon East company is allegedly involved in setting up the diet. You didn't know of that?
Yeah, I didn't know all the other time. I think what concerned about that raise the issue. But you know, if you say something, government can be slow, but it can be show. Okay. Maybe they will start working. They're working on something in our area. But that's what we here for. Because right now we are here to open the alleys. That will get access to our normal business, just the way the community dollars say, and our travel complaining on. So that's what we here for.
All right. So we still here. We hope to hear from you people before we can leave from here as well.
Thank you. We remain posted until the government can come in, and we stay here.
Okay. Thank you. So he's Maurice Sangari. He's the president of the National Dontra Workers Union, and he has come with his members. So you see the gate. It's wide open now, and when we came here, it was actually closed, and we met trucks were all packed from that side. But as it stands, you can see for yourself that everyone now has access to the road. But the protesters' question now is not just about opening the road, but there should always be a free flow. No one should stop anybody from using this road in as much as the person is in line with the Constitution, because Liberia have an organic law, which is the Constitution. When you come, you do not violate, you must go easily and come back easily. And so it's about 8 minutes up to 1 o'clock. We have been here for an hour plus now. We have been here 1 hour, 8 minutes, 22 seconds since we came on live to interact with the protesting citizens and likewise of the East International Company employees, those who are here. Since we've been here, we've been observing this process. Have been very peaceful, but we're still watching to see how best this will. The police officers are en route to this site, and we're gonna make sure. But this is Liberia. This is where we are, and another day there will be this debate. Why is it that the East International is alleged involved in the selling of rare diets? Why? That is another debate for another day. But be informed, we have been able to investigate. We asked some of the employees to confirm, yes, East International is involved in selling of the rare diet for whatever reason. That question is yet to be answered by their manager, he might have the reason, but per our investigation, they have come to construct road, the road leading from the ELWA junction to the Rabat International Airport. Anything outside of that, meaning they contravened their contract. And you know, so we still investigate. We want to know why are they involved. Keep sharing our live podcast. Join us if you can. My name is Emmanuel Gabli Cheto. I'm alongside my colleague. And of course, we've been here for a couple of time now, and we're still here. We're going to be here until we see the very end to know what is the outcome of what has been happening since this morning. One reason that drew our attention of being here is because this prevention started over the weekend. From Saturday, there were several vehicles, several trucks that were prevented from using this road. And so we are seriously concerned. And this is not the first time for the president of the National Doctor Workers Union to speak to this issue. Likewise, the Bentown citizens has been in the news for some time. They have complained over the dusty road. They have said that at least when using the road, water the road to reduce the dust, because some of us have our clothes, our kids are here, we are here. This creates so many illness for us, and that has been like that. But for the government to come in and find solution to this problem, we are still awaiting that. This is why you heard the protesters calling on the government to come in now. Because any attempt to be here for the next time on this particular matter is going to be a bit critical. Because according to them, they are using the diplomatic means right now. The next mean when they come to the radical side, meaning it's going to be something else. And they don't want to go that route. That's the reason why they are calling on the government to come in as soon as possible. You listen to them. I'm just trying to relate to some of you just joining us because you're just coming on this live podcast and asking what is actually happening here. Several Liberians, ranging from the Dontrol drivers, their president, the ordinary citizens who have been and continue to construct their residential homes in these communities surrounding the East International Company here in Lower Margibi, have had some issue about how they are being prevented by the East International Company from using this road that the East International Company constructed. And so they have said that you constructed the road, thank you, but don't forget you use other people on the land to construct the road. So if you say nobody should pass on your land, then where your land ends, there where our land commences from. So when you come and you reach to our side, we stop you, then it means we'll still be going to where we are going. So not to go that far, not to go anywhere further than where we are now. Let's sit and find a solution to the problem. It is why we are here, and this is why we have been bringing you a live forecast on this matter. So the police is still in right, and we can tell you how things are. But this is happening here in Lower Margibi. Keep watching, keep following us. And the Chinese trucks are leaving from one point to another in and around Monrovia, Margibi, and other places. This truck is owned by the Chinese company, East International. Is loaded with the red dye. Where this truck is carrying the dye, no one knows. And this is another Chinese employees of the East International. He's passing that if nothing is happening or what is happening, he doesn't know of what is happening here. And, but they are afraid of the press. Why are they afraid of the press? I think it's one question they will have to answer, just as we have them on our camera. Why are they afraid of the press? Because one thing I know is that when you are doing the rightful thing, you'll not be afraid of the press. When you are in the right standing, you'll never be afraid of the press. Because we here for everyone's rights. If the citizen infringe on your right as an investor, it will be reported. And if the investor themselves step beyond their bounds, it will also be reported. And we for everyone. So why are they afraid? They will answer that question. And so we're still here. And So we're still waiting. We're still waiting for the police officers and the protesters, many of whom have been around, have left, and they have returned to their respective areas. And so the leadership of the protesters are still on ground. They are the one to hold the meeting with the police. So we're going to take a break. Since the police is still en route coming, we're going to take a break to await the police. Just as the police arrive, we're going to be right back with you. My name is Emmanuel Kabicheto. And of course, Albert Fanian, we're here in Lower Margibi. Keep watching, don't you go away.